Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about Nikocado avocado. It has been quite a while since we've done an update. It just seems to me as though Nikocado has failed to capitalize on his success with 2 steps ahead. Everyone was talking about him, but here we are 1 year later, and it has all just flopped. He's just posted a video for the first time in a while. So we're going to talk about his next scheme. Yes, this is definitely reading as some sort of scheme. I don't know what he has up his sleeve, but he is looking for a girlfriend, possibly a wife. I know what you're all thinking. And what happened to Orlin? We will talk about the disappearance of his ex-husband, why he fell off so suddenly after the 2 steps ahead video. He was going to tour the USA, but it was canceled. And this new girlfriend scheme, is this all a new arc to drum up interest and speculation? Or is he serious? I really don't like this new Nikocado. Like, it's not working for me. Something's missing. All that more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys. So it's been about 1 year since Nikocado avocado revealed to the world that he had lost several hundred pounds in his now infamous video, 2 Steps Ahead. That was actually September 2024. And I have just been left confused. His video has to be one of the craziest feats we have ever seen on YouTube, going from his highest being about 411 pounds all the way down to 158. And I'm sure he has since lost a lot of weight from getting the skin removal surgery. He no longer has the loose skin. He has gotten multiple surgeries, even stating that he spent about $50,000 for all of these surgeries. But after a year now, it was a shock. But I can't help but wonder, in the end, what was it all for? Obviously, he wants to be healthy. He wants to live his best life. I understand that aspect, but it doesn't seem like he spun this out into another successful arc of his career. I thought that he would be going on television, that he would get his own television series or episode, and we really didn't see anything like that. He's never really shown behind the scenes footage of what it was like while he was undergoing this transformation, the day-to-day struggle that someone would be going through when making such a drastic transformation. No, that's the crap that the audience wants to see, you know? But instead, after the announcement, he just continued on with mukbang videos. So I always thought that he was saving it because he was in some sort of contract. There was a TV special or a documentary or something. Heck, maybe he did have these deals, but it ended up falling through and we'll never know. His tour of the USA fell flat and ended up being canceled. So, I mean, damn, he would be perfect for the Today Show or the doctors, especially. They're always talking about weight loss on the doctors. Is that still on? I haven't seen that. I haven't actually seen that in many years, but I just remember they're always bringing out people who have lost a lot of weight on the doctors, which is like a daytime show that old people watch. Over the past year, he has been documenting his various surgeries. I feel like it's safe to say almost all of his posts, he is in various states of undress. I'm just tired of seeing it at this point. You'll be scrolling on Instagram. Oh, it's Nikocado in his underwear again. That just seems to be a mainstay over there at this point. I'm not really vibing. And I don't think a lot of his fans or ex-viewers are really vibing with the attitude he's putting out these days. Ever since he came on after his transformation, he has been acting stuck up. No, but really. And leaning into this more desirable look that he has now. But it's hard to get away from the images of the past that you think of whenever you see him. I mean, there is this infamous picture on Twitter. I can't even show it to you guys. If you know, you know. It's Nikocado back in the day, turned around. But this was always his plan. He was going to change directions, and he did actually accomplish that. So that is something, I guess, to be proud of. But at the same time, he didn't have to go down this route to begin with. He only did this because he saw the money coming in. The more outrageous these videos were, the more he did them. But even over the past year, he's been doing a lot less mukbang videos, but he has still been doing them. So it just makes me wonder, what is the point? He recently did a video with Tammy. That was pretty funny. We'll talk a little bit more about that as well. But first, let's take a look at these posts on his Facebook page. Yeah, Facebook of all places, where he is asking for a girlfriend, and it just got me questioning what's going on with Orlin. Is this a joke? What is this? Why was it last week? I literally felt like I could not talk. Like I sat down and I could not talk. Isn't that weird? This was just posted last week. I'm still single at 33, and honestly, I want a girlfriend. And I'm not surprised too, because I thought for the longest time I needed to switch things up. Okay, so leave Orlin, switch things up, try the other side. Nick has clarified, because I know what everybody's thinking, like, isn't he just gay? Nick has clarified that he is bi, and he has actually been saying that for years. Now, his relationship with Orlin was obviously very public, so I think people just assumed that's what it was, and they got that idea in their head that, you know, but let's not do any erasure or anything. No, I'm serious. I'm trying to be serious. We're not erasing. Okay. I put it off in my head saying there's no way I could want a girlfriend. But the truth is, I feel like maybe that's part of what's wrong with me. I never experienced being with a woman like this in this way. I need female energy around me, close to me. That's a bit strange. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Is he having some sort of internalized homophobia moment? Is he pressured by the conservative atmosphere that we see kind of having a resurgence these days with the trad wives and things like that? Maybe that's his next grift. He'll become a trad wife. No, he's getting a trad wife, not becoming a trad wife. Maybe that's why I'm posting this today, because life has changed so much for me this past year and past 4 years. And I want to show you where I'm at literally and figuratively. And he shows another picture of his body in his bedroom. Nick is getting old. You can put a shirt back on now. We get it. You're skinny. Oh gosh, I'm going to come across jealous. That's not what it is. I'm just tired of seeing it, you guys. I don't think Nick is an ugly man at all. It's just the things that I have seen him do. I will never be able to find him attractive after that. In fact, I never showed my loose skin until I had plans to get it removed. Once the surgery appointments were made, I was too embarrassed. Really? Because I'm not getting that he was too embarrassed. I mean, okay, so he is saying that he already had the appointments to get it removed before he was posting those TikTok videos where he was jumping up and down. I guess anything for views, right? I don't get insecure energy from someone jumping up and down and you can see it flapping up and down like it's on purpose. He's using it for shock value on purpose. I mean, that has been his MO for the past many years. It must be something to venture off of this path. He needs to find a new way moving forward to still create content, but he can't do the same videos every day as he was doing, or he'll end up back in the same spot. I'm ready for real connection, ready for a woman who values growth, humor, loyalty, and someone who isn't afraid of a guy with a past and the scars to prove it. The only question is, well, will I find a woman to support me? So there it is, guys. There is his call to action. He is looking for women to message him on Instagram. If you are that very special lady and you want to be a part of Nick's life, be careful. Be careful. That's my advice. Because I don't know if he is being genuine in this situation or if this is all just another scheme, another joke, another clickbait title. I'm with a woman now. Because we have seen over the years countless videos where him and Orlin, his ex-husband, have broken up and then gotten together again. They broke up how many times? For all that we know, they could have a perfectly healthy relationship off camera and we just don't know. But judging by what they were doing and the content that they were making, I have to admit, I don't think it was healthy. I just don't. But as far as Orlin, we haven't seen him in years, literal years. I don't know if they're still together. There has been little hints of them still being together. Here is a clip where Nikocado slips up and mentions Orlin being in the house.
Who do you think does the cleaning around here? Me. Not Orlin. Me.
But this was from last fall, so they could have moved on even since then. This is from right after the 2 Steps Ahead era. began. And I actually watched his mukbang with Trailer Trash Tammy that he put out a few days ago. They went through a drive-through and they were sitting down. Nick was talking about this girlfriend. That is his content right now, I guess. He's trying to hype something up with this new girlfriend. And Tammy straight up asks him if it's going to be like a throuple. But Nikocado says specifically, no, the girlfriend is for me. They do not mention Orland's name, so it could always be someone else that he's in a relationship with. But the way that Tammy asked that question, it seemed like, as far as she knows, they're still together, and this would be a third person added to their relationship. I do wonder what happened with Orland and the transformation. I mean, Nick had this incredible transformation, so many pounds down, and Orland has just been hiding in the closet, hiding behind the scenes. It's been so many years because the videos that Nick was posting in 2024 before September were all filmed years before that. They were all filmed 2022, maybe early 23 at the latest. And so we really haven't seen Orland for almost 3 years at least. Makes you wonder whatever happened to him before he got married to Nikocado and they started doing the videos on YouTube. He was a very normal weight and he pretty much ballooned up along with Nick. So I do wonder if it was as easy for him as it was for Nick to get this done. But look at what I found today, actually. This is a new Instagram account, real_Orland. It shows a picture of Orland. I thought that this was just old, but here he is back at a normal, healthy weight. He has 100 followers right now. He posted a picture in September. I'm blessed to be born here, Colombia. He was in Colombia. Did Orland go back to Colombia? We found him, guys. We found Orland, but that really doesn't explain why he doesn't appear on camera anymore, especially if he lost weight too, while everyone's wondering where the heck is he? Nikocado was in Colombia this past year. He posted pictures in April as well as October, which doesn't explain this new girlfriend. But if we consider what Tammy said, this could be them coming out as an open relationship. Do you guys remember earlier this year, he was supposed to go on a tour of the USA, but it never came to fruition. A lot of people chalked it up to low ticket sales. According to the official Nikocado Avocado Wiki, the Two Steps Ahead tour is a canceled tour that was planned to star Nick. The tour was scheduled from May 11th to June 28th, 2025. Tickets were able to be purchased where the dates and locations Nick would appear were listed. I was going to go to the Philly show. Out of the blue, tickets to the tour were refunded. No statement was given by Nikocado as to why, but it's safe to assume that the tour was canceled due to low ticket sales. There were only 6 tickets sold for the Houston show, as shown in this screenshot. Oh, wow. And I was going to go just so I could make a video talking about it, but I don't even remember him addressing it. The link disappeared. Not enough people bought tickets. It was shut down pretty quickly, which is kind of sad. During the video with Tammy, Nick talks about how women are messaging him on Facebook saying, please pick me, I'll do anything. I don't know how true that is. I mean, sad and desperate is what that is, but it would not surprise me. Honestly, I mean, he's putting it out on Facebook, so who knows who he's going to come across. Who still casually uses Facebook? I don't know. I had trouble logging in just to get these screenshots. Today, Nikocado actually has his first date with a woman. I'm not kidding. He posted, I'm meeting up with my new girlfriend at McDonald's. We're not exclusive. We're just meeting and getting a feel for each other. I'll be seeing La Toyota tonight. There you go, guys. He is meeting with one of these women that he was talking to on Facebook, I guess, and we'll see what comes of it. Maybe Orland will come out of the woodwork. He's cheating on me. Then we'll know it's all fake because Orland's acting is atrocious. Over the past week, he has posted this same message over and over again. I'm 33, single, looking for a girlfriend, posting a picture of him in his underwear. I don't know why that picture specifically, but that's what he has chosen. Scrolling through his Facebook, he also put up a post complaining about people not understanding bisexuality, saying, I swear people act like they've never heard what it means to be bi. Is anyone actually buying this? But it does concern me because there's real people involved, it seems. He wrote, saved you a seat, and then posted this picture. We're done. And that's the end. Let me know what you guys think about this new revelation from Nikocado. Where is Orlin hiding? What is going on with this new girlfriend? La Toyota, is there something here? Is he going to be going on dates? Maybe this is new content for the future. Him finding a girlfriend slash wife. Maybe he'll post on YouTube the dating experience. That could get very interesting, actually. I would want to see that. He could always be with someone else. As Tammy said, he's not single. Like, I guess that's how Nick likes it. He likes to keep things ambiguous. Like, we don't know if he's serious about this girlfriend. But if you were in those DMs going out with Nikocado, be careful. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch y'all in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.